Hey everybody, welcome to the nightly vid. Tonight we're going to have finally a ton of signals we can talk about. So here it is, SPY, the inside day. As we said yesterday, 2 up or 2 down, we'll have to see. But inside day. So we're going to draw our triangles out, given the new signal. And this tells us to draw right to left to identify a compound 3, like so. So the question is, do we break inside up, back into the scenario 3 day? The week is still red, month is still red. Or do we, fail that either inside rev strat or inside down tomorrow? Depending on if we gap up or not, we'll see what's going on. But closer to a 2 up. Q's, the inside day at the bottom of the triangle, right? So if that goes inside up, we're back into the scenario 3. It'd be the closest one to changing the week to green in here and negating the month to go outside month 3-3. So you go on Twitter and a lot of people are like, oh, the market this, market that. 3-3 is something we want to know about. So anytime we have a signal tomorrow, 503.74, we'll like to know. It is gapping down slightly after hours. Dow Jones. Yeah, the broadening formation, they did go 2-2 up, so it's technically the stronger of the bunch. Already a 3 on the week and reclaims last one slow slightly. So we'll see what can come of that, if they continue or not. And IWM, you will see bottom of the big old triangle, inside day, still red on the week, still red on the month. So how are you going to change that? But we got a lot of signals. The first thing we'll see is we saw some silver and gold stuff get going. So silver, that's a rev strat week, 1-2-2. If it works, we confirm the inside month of last month, and it's been a lot higher, about 60% higher to be exact. So we'll be watching to see if they start kicking that into gear with gold, which also kind of kicked into gear a little bit today. Still an inside week, but you're going to see JNUG, gold miners, 2-2-day PMG, 3-2-2 week with GDX, gold miners, 2-2 week, also PMG day today. Got going. So we'll definitely be watching those guys to see if they follow through. We saw Lockheed Martin 3-1 day for tomorrow to confirm potentially a hammer year. Above 461.33, we'd have the signal break. Above 463.48, we might have a 60 in there. Maybe we have a 60 gap down by tomorrow, or we have a 2-2. NOC, you see the 3-1 day. If it works, 3-2-2 month, still 2 up week. If we go to GD, went 3-2 today, reversal, confirms 2-2 month already going. So Lockheed Martin and NOC would reconfirm that. Boeing, with Dow Jones slightly stronger off the lows recently. This is part of the Dow and a part of the defense sector we just looked at. Still red on the week, but if that worked, maybe you set up a hammer week for next week in Boeing, the inside day down in here. If we look at things that did reverse today, we see Microsoft had a 3-2-2, negates the week and month back to green. So they firm up a bit in Microsoft. We'll see if that continues. If we go to Shopify, Shopify went 3-2-2 today, still has a lot of range to go after. So potentially they negate or set up the weekly signal for next week to go outside month. Did see Amazon 2-2 day today, back into a scenario 3 month. So we'll see if that follows through along with the Shopify. Outside of that, we can take a look at potential signals here. So we'll see if we look at the market view on a daily basis. Real estate's closer to a 2-2, Dow Jones stronger. Transport stronger, home builders stronger. So these are some of the leaders off the lows that we can see. Materials stronger. So materials, home builders, these type of guys, industrials, can be some of the stronger stuff that already reversed. As far as setups are concerned, or actually biotechs also reversed already. As far as setups are concerned, financials may have a 2-2. Healthcare's may have a 2-2. You got 3 inside days on the indexes. Technology inside, semiconductors inside. Potentially a 2-2 in the banking regionals. Potentially 2-2 in the IYZ communications. Potentially 2-2 energies and OIH with an inside day. So we really have stuff across the board. What this tells me is, we'll go after the larger cap names, and we're going to have kind of across the sectors. We'll play them as we see them. So let's go and take a look at some of the bigger cap names with 2-2 and inside bars. All right, so this is a bit of what we're seeing. So a little bit in the healthcare's MDT. It's going to go inside day. It is top of the range, but monthly in force, 2 up week, could become the 2-on-2 continuation day, maybe a 60 in there. If we go to Bristol Myers, BMY. Also inside day near the top of its range, but could have the hammer month going with the healthcare's biotechs being strong. If we go to the staples, MDLZ, this is still one I'm into, right? 2-2 week, still good. 3-2 up month, still 3-2 up month. So if this goes inside up, it confirms 3-2 month and it's full time from continuity. I would like to know about it, but we do have a little bit of weakness. Staples, maybe they become 3-2-2, but we will see. We already talked about LMT, NOC, and BA in the defensive or the defense sector. We'll also see some chips. ARM, inside day right at the bottom of this big old daily broadening formation. So maybe sets up weekly signals. If we go to NVIDIA, inside day, bottom of the monthly scenario 3. So maybe they try and firm it up with a PMG on the day to 125. And then AMD, although I really like this one on the downside with the year in force, closer to 312 up with full time from continuity at the time of that break. So we'll be watching. I'd really prefer we gap it up and then go 3 to the downside. That'd be more fun to me, but we will see. And then in the transports, ODFL, which I mistyped here. You're going to see big old broadening formation there as well. Maybe a rev strat week or sets up a rev strat week. Also, maybe a 3-3 month. Got a lot of month left. You got inside day back into a mother bar, which we've already reclaimed. And you got pivot machine gun on the day. So even if this is just a smaller trade though, right? 176 to 185, that's a good weekly option type trade. Not sure if they have weeklies here, but nonetheless, it's going to be on the list with the transports and industrials. And then we'll see ANSS in the technologies. Big ol' inside day right at the bottom of the range. If that works, reclaim a monthly mother bar and pivot machine gun week for next week. So this could turn into really big. The other thing is I was looking at the earnings, not that we normally do. But if we take a look at their earnings here, they're like $4, $1, $2, $2, $4.44. So maybe, they start doing a little bit better and we'll see that reflect in the price, but just something I saw. Anyways, that is what we see. And, we're going to, go after those as we see them break tomorrow. If we're going to have a really big move in the market, we will see every break occur tomorrow morning with inside bars and 2-2 reversals up. If we're not going to have a very strong break, then we'll only see a few sectors or none of the sectors break double inside. It's highly unlikely we do that and don't do anything, but we want to see where the most twos go tomorrow. Are the most twos going to be in the semis? Are they going to be in the staples again, 3-2-2? Are they going to be in healthcares? Are they going to be in the defense, Lockheed Martin, not NOC, etc.? That's what our question is. So we have all the signals set up. We'll see which ones break tomorrow, and we'll go after the simultaneous breaks as we see it. That being said, we're going to call it night here. I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow morning if you're in Stat Premium. If you're not, check out stratalerts.ai to go and see what we're about. But adios and have a good rest of your night.